Today, I like to talk about the act, act on the registration of the garden, not directly related to the industry, but overall through this registration of the law, making it possible more easier to all of the country boom up the industry. So the Korea is one of the country which is rapidly developed since last 40 years. And also together with the fast development, industrialization, and also after Korean War since 1950, the huge number of babies born, such as so-called baby boomer generation, from 55 till 1963. So that recently those generations are going to be retired. Already some are much more retired since last 10 years. So naturally, the people are quite under stressed through the living in the cities, in the factorial complex. So that many peoples are living in Korea, especially Korea is number one country of the urbanization index, which is almost 92%. That is top level. So that are not so good for the well-being of human beings, I think. So that the people, Korean people are suppressed a lot and stressed from the hard working, even more than 60 hours a week. Uh, and then so that the people naturally find some sustainable and relaxed condition on the weekend, especially going to the countryside and having some urban farming. So that since 2012, our government started making registration of the act of the urban agriculture. So based on that urban agriculture, the people's likely to cultivate their own small farm allocate. So now, so today I like to focus on the act on the creation of furtherance of arboretums and gardens. This is started with 2001 Act of Arboretum, that is a principal law for the conservation of trees, mountains become greener, and also timber production. But since 2013, approved by AIPH, we have got the International Garden Expo, Suncheon Bay, Korea, which is so successful without any expectations. People prepare the gardening and plant. So our government really is surprised that this is a new vision of our country to go further for the legislation of the suitable act. So strong demand for enactment of garden law in addition to the action of the arboretums. So new act based on the act of arboretum becomes started as act of garden and merged with act of arboretum since 2015. Okay, the name title, official title is Act on the Creation and Furtherance of the Arboretums and Gardens. This is enforced 2015 and 19 it was amended. So the purpose of this act is to provide for matters necessary for the creation, operation, and furtherance of the arboretums and gardens to contribute to the improvement of the quality of life of citizens and the development of national economy by promoting the conservation and exploitation of genetic resources of forest garden plants by national importance and by systematically managing gardens. So this act comprises 4 chapters with 18 articles. So the first chapter, Article 3, there are arboretums and garden have their own engages following subjects, such as so the many different kind of all types of important activities are comprised and included within this act. And also garden engages in the following list project: surveying, collecting, distributing, and managing plant and materials, and maintaining, displaying garden, and providing technical instruction and training students, exchanging information of the plant and within domestic and international. So having some event like expo also based on this act. And Article 4 is also this act comprise and categorize different types of arboretums and gardens. For national arboretums, we have 4 national arboretums at the moment, and public arboretums, which is now 36, and also private arboretums, which is now 28 available. At the same time, at the same point, for the gardens, national gardens created by national government, there are 2 national gardens available, the one Suncheon and Ulsan. Right? So, and also a small garden, which is local gardens created by local government. There are 7 local gardens are approved by government based on this act. Also, there are private gardens available, and which is privately, personal companies, institute organize and manage the private gardens, which is now 103. So these private gardens are rapidly increased year by year, approved by government. Okay, Article 6 is the formulation of master plan. This act urges making master plan every 5 years, including those kind of activities and content. And Chapter 2, the creation and operation of the arboretums and gardens. So creation of the arboretums and gardens, the designation, cancellation, everything about the establishment of gardening and arboretums are regulated by this act. And also registration, operation, etc. Those kind of also budget, including budget support from government available. So Article 18, designation of the national gardens. The Minister of the Korea Forest Service may designate and manage a local garden as a national garden. So starting with as a local garden, which is good enough and evaluated by government, like AIPH approval process. The national government approve as a local government into as a national garden. So from that, Minister of Korea Forest Service may provide budget annually, step by step. Okay, Article 18.7, evaluation of quality, operation, and management of garden. Once it is settled as a national garden or a private garden or a local garden, the government support budget and systematically supporting for activities every year, which is also included research as well. Okay, 18.10 is establishment and operation of gardening support centers. So under the on the basis of this act, the government should make the gardening support center. So this center provides some information and some valuable techniques or some other information as well. So as a budget and also for systematic support also available. Okay, chapter 4 is designing designation and training institutions. So on the basis of this act, the government can establish such Korea Arboreta and Garden Institute. Under the Korea Arboreta and Garden Institute, there are several arboretums and institutes also established. So Baekdu-daegan National Arboretum, which is established already 2015, which is a huge garden and also together with the institute, research institute. And Sejong National Arboretum, which is started 2021. Now you can see this building and greenhouses and also gardens and all kinds of activities like AIPH doing here and also supported. National Botanic Garden of the Korea Native Plant, Korea Garden Cultural Institute, which is scheduled in 2024. National Saemangum Arboretum, which is also scheduled in 2026. It is now under developed and establishment. Seed Vault Center in Baekdu-daegan National Arboretum, which is located in the first National Arboretum, there where in a deep 100 meters under this, there's a big, huge size of seed vault, storage all kind of natural resources of plants and also ornamental seed for longer storage. Okay, I just briefly explained about the act of the arboretums and gardens of Korea, and we are more doing continuously about this kind of activity in the future. Thank you very much.